WeatherScope is sponsored by Midas Auto Systems Experts. What can we do for you today?
This is WeatherScope.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday edition of WeatherScope. I'm Bruce Edwards.
And I'm Cheryl Lemke. Now, there's more snow today in the Dakotas, but what you really need to be concerned with today is the wind.
And indeed is the case, and in the mid and south Atlantic states, this weekend's getting off to a rather rainy start. And that wet weather that plagues you will gradually head up the northeastern seaboard. But not the intensity of what we're seeing now in the Carolinas. It's pretty ugly here, and down into Florida we see showers and some thunderstorms. We've had reports overnight of hail in central and southeastern Georgia, an inch and a quarter diameter size hail on Colquitt County. So that woke a few folks up, I'm sure. And you can see the bright white clouds and the storms here from the Carolinas down into northern parts of Florida. Now, we do see a lot of cloud cover right through here, but this bark is worse than the bite. At worst, you're getting a drizzle out of it. Another little weak impulse we see right here coming out of Arkansas to the Boot Heel of Missouri, a few showers there. And the bark's also worse than the bite as you get into Texas. A lot of cloud cover, high to mid-level clouds, not much moisture emanating from these clouds whatsoever. A few little sprinkles as you get up around Childress and north of Abilene, but that's about it. Jonesboro towards Memphis, we're seeing a few showers up towards Cape Girardeau, but the big news is the storminess running around the Carolina coast and down into northern parts of Florida with this front and this ripple of low pressure. Now the front will gradually sag a little farther to the south and east, so the threat of storms will be sliding down into Florida. Now, you see this line of storms right about here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning out for Citrus County, Florida, until 9:05 this morning. These storms are nasty here, and reported them around Chassahowitzka Springs, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Other heavier storms into Jacksonville, north towards Amelia Island, continuing on through the Golden Isles of Georgia up to Charleston and Myrtle Beach, and you can see near Orangeburg and Columbia, down towards Augusta, some thunderstorms. Everything's heading off to the northeast at about 20. Now, here is the area that, again, shows some echoes, but very little of this moisture is hitting the ground, except once you hit in the Mississippi Valley near Jonesboro and Blytheville, Arkansas, up towards Cape Girardeau. The temperatures in the south remain from 36 in Oklahoma City to 73 in Miami. And while it's a little cooler in the north, not much really, 37 in Boston, 44 in New York, 49 D.C., 42 in cloud cover in Pittsburgh. And there are a few showers that are rotating out of the Ohio Valley heading into southern Ohio, near Zanesville and back through the Ohio River. No big deal, just a little annoyance on your Saturday morning. And even into the northeast quarter, we've seen a few spits and drizzles coming around Wrightsville Beach and, Wrightsville, New Jersey. But once again, not a big deal. A little more substantial moisture eventually will work its way on up the coast when that little low pressure area slides on up the seaboard. So that's what you have in the southeast. Those are the only real problems there, but a few problems with this low pressure system in the plains, right, Cheryl?
Oh, definitely so. We've had major league snow across the upper Midwest. Now, adults will be hating it, but the kids will be loving every moment of it as the snow is still coming down right now. And in fact, in some places we've had very heavy snow. Some areas, especially the western Dakotas, have picked up 3 to 4 feet of snow the last couple of days. Right now for Minot, you're looking at 21 inches of snow covering the ground, 4 inches of new snow since yesterday. And there'll be more snow on top of that. A general swath of 1 to 3 inches of snow will be possible, and some areas might pick up a little bit heavier snow than that. So yes, winter definitely alive and well. Right now it's snowing for Minot, Bismarck, Pierre, and Rapid City. More snow, too, for Grand Forks and Fargo. And we're picking up some wintry conditions, too, for the Twin Cities, around Minneapolis and St. Paul and on into Rochester. If you're going to be doing some traveling early on this Saturday morning, be prepared for some wintry conditions and some very slippery roadways like Interstate 94. Elsewhere, we're picking up some snow, too, across the Central Plains. From the Cornhusker State on into Iowa, it's snowing right now for Omaha, Lincoln, and Hastings, Nebraska, and more snow eastward along Interstate 80, heading over towards Des Moines, Iowa, and Waterloo. So, again, winter definitely in full force throughout the Midwest. Now, as we take a look at temperatures, it's been kind of cool across the Great Lakes, but nothing really out of the ordinary. Right now, 34 for those of you in Green Bay. Chicago, good morning, it's 34. 38 for Cincinnati, and for Cleveland, it's 37. The coldest of temperatures, though, the western high plain states. And when you factor in those winds, the wind chills are looking pretty ugly this morning. Sub-zero wind.